So, oh,
Hello.
that hurt my ears. How low do I have you?
I don't know. Am I low?
No, I had you at
Am I high?
130. Yeah. So how about the definitely not Rasputin season?
I
Couldn't
mean, I
be.
saw the little teaser picture. Okay. I don't really care. If it's a Rasputin season, there will be cool looking weapons. Electro water.
Yeah, all the people I added to the Discord are coworkers,
Mm,
and literally every single one of them either said, "Oh, I stopped playing because I didn't have anyone to play with," or "Oh, I haven't started playing because I don't have anyone to play with."
mm.
I'm like, guys, there's 6 of you all saying this.
That's a team.
I told them that we all need to just take the next day 1 raid off, so our department closes down. Like, sorry, boss man, 6 of us are calling off. I got pissed because yesterday I was doing it, and I was using a fusion rifle killing Seniors so they don't, explode and murder me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the bolts went past the Senior and hit the bell, triggering it, and it fucking killed me.
Mm.
You arrive. Good. Yes. We have only a brief window of
I
opportunity.
phase him.
The darkness is thick here.
Should
Collect
definitely phase
inside
him.
this effigy of
And be on that reset tomorrow. Do you got stuff to do?
I don't know if I'll be on because I have a speech I have to do 2 o'clock
Understandable.
for my communications class, but then I should be free.
I mean, it's gonna be what, a 4-step story mission.
Yeah, and then I can spam out an activity that's gonna be worthless for the first.
Not only that, an activity that will actively punish you later in the season for grinding it early.
Yeah.
Your mind now stretches across
Fun.
a vast gulf. Though while this world is born of Callus's thoughts, it is no less dangerous than physical reality.
I did watch the
It's not what I
speed run for this, and yeah, I see why Ariana's vow is actually good for here.
As if Callus's mind is at
Oh yeah, yeah. For third encounter, it's fucking cracked. Watching the speedruns is good.
I'm not sure if
Although I killed a solo flawless run trying to do a speedrun strat, so you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the drop down strat.
Oh, the drop down strat's easy. That's not even what I was trying to do.
but an echo of him.
Oh, then what were you trying to do?
Is a recollection of
There's a skip for the second jumping puzzle where you go underneath and sword. And I'm bad, and also don't normally play Titan, so I just fucked it up.
Ah, yeah, I will just do it normally. Or semi-normally.
That's a better way.
You are experiencing echoes of Callus's personal torment.
Original resin.
Glimpses into his past.
It's bad that I'm seriously contemplating deleting a character just to get a guarantee of red border BXR.
From here,
Is that how that
you
works?
must navigate these memories on your
Yeah, like if you the first time you do it with a new character, you get a red border.
Do you have to level still? Like actually level? I haven't created a new character ever in this game, so.
Oh, did I fuck up? I think I fucked up bad. And yeah, you still have to like do a new light shitty leveling quest.
Oh, that's bad. You might need a... This too.
I misplaced myself and fell down. Yeah,
Most of the
man,
teams,
I can't believe that they're nerfing all the melee exotics.
yeah, crazy. They're
And,
definitely
and
not the most
1-2
broken
punch.
exotics in the game.
It's almost like multiplicative stacking on abilities is something that needs to be addressed. No, that can't be the problem.
No. Bungie just hates fun. It's not that. It's not that all that shit is super broken.
Yeah. Although I don't agree with the 1-2 punch nerf. That's just too mean.
Seems like
Punishes
overkill.
the other two classes for what Titans can do.
Yeah. Although they're not nerfing Hunter one.
Yeah, which is almost surprising, but you're not two punching bosses on the hunters.
Yeah, it's not as strong. And requires more setup. Or, well, not than more god.
I
but-
don't know about more setup, but
There's more. It requires more setup than like Synthos and shit.
not the like shoulder charge build. Stacking all those stupid buffs.
Oh well, yeah.
I think it's just less effective. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to be as effective as something that does 5 million hit.
That is true. I would lose all my energy. That's cringe.
A couple of my coworkers all were like, "Yeah, I played the game before," and it was a whole bunch of, "Yeah, I'm absolutely cracked, but I never found a good team."
Doubt it. X to doubt.
I asked one of them if they ever did a day one raid, and I think they said, yeah, they tried, but they just couldn't get past like the first or second encounter. An LFG team, like, sounds about right. Oh, something I was doing on here against first boss was Tractor, Synthos, Monk, Strat.
That's what I did. It takes a while though.
I
I ended
mean,
up
I
getting
did
greedy.
it in 2 phases.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I did get dirty and was hitting the bell at like the 1 second mark, so.
Actually, not that. There we go. Probably should have waited to do this because there's gonna be a new battle pass, and I wasn't being smart.
It'd be really great if buff stacking was addressed on the screen. So at least you can see 4 things now instead of the old 3.
Yeah. There's no events left. Do all the events? Dead. And the battle pass in. Why is it?
I feel like the changes they're making to recombination.
Yeah.
No more wasting shots. That was like the reason I didn't keep the one roll I had with it.
Mm. A new battle pass. So should wait to do the rest of my weekly reset stuff. Sad. Do.
Sniper one-shots the guys on the first bus. Jetpack assholes.
Which one?
The bell keepers.
No, which sniper?
Oh, Succession.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it
what
does
I've
if I
been
have
using.
the Radiance procced.
Yeah. That's what I use.
So one-shot them on the ground, though. Yes.
Seems like 15 more EM stacks. Actually, higher. That's uh,
Very bad damage phase.
tried playing solo trials, and it was not good because literally every game I got put up against a 3-star. It was good.
Literally wasted my entire damage phase.
And also, I checked all of my games afterward, and everybody on the enemy team was a 2.0 plus, and the 2 people on my team were always less than 1.0. It's really good. I love trial.
So what you're saying is you did not get a God Roll Reef.
No, I didn't. I don't give a fuck about that. There will be another gun. Be almost as good.
I just like it because it's stasis. Get the stasis proc bit going easy.
No,
Also
I
might-
won't be running stasis in any content. So getting the stasis buff doesn't matter that much to me.
You have Supreme Wellmaker, right?
Yeah. I have everything except for like 3 mods that all ran during the season when I was taking a break from the game. And I couldn't be bothered to log on and get them.
Sounds like a Tony with firepower.
And they're like 3 of the like best ones. It was like Bountiful Wellmaker, Striking Light, and I forget the other one.
Ah, Season of Dawn, I also took a break.
No, this season they all were
Came on
available.
sale. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't log on to get them. But the mod system works perfectly and should not be changed. Duh.
I
love
can't
not
wait
being
for
able
us to
to
get
do
not any new mods, but just more mine mods next season.
I mean, neither of the last 2 seasons even had mods available, so, you know. I don't know why you're expecting them to add mods this season.
Solar Titans just absolutely.
Fact. And they're about to make Void Titan OP too.
Yeah, fixing the damage resist.
Fixing? You mean buffing?
They said it was a bug and it was supposed to be like this from the start.
Yeah, it was bugged for 2 seasons.
Yep.
So
Only not because every other subclass was better at surviving than the survival class.
Instead of playing Destiny, I've played 60 hours of Pokemon Violet. It's
Understandable.
pretty good. Pretty good. Also, people who were complaining about frame drops, poor graphics, need to get over themselves, because it only drops frames when there's like a lot going on, and the graphics aren't that bad, not gonna lie.
I mean, I've looked at the gameplay. Nothing really impressive. I won't say it's
a
bad,
Pokemon game.
but for a mainstay Pokemon game, I was
know.
expecting more.
It has by far the best story of any Pokemon game they've ever made. And it plays like a Pokemon game, so, you know. I would say it's pretty good. But hey.
I didn't remember to pop my super this time to fucking clear the goal run.
Oh, you're using your super to like... What? Why are you doing that?
I use my super to speedrun through them because I'm not using my super for anything else.
Boss Damahe.
Tractor plus hammers.
But tractor plus super. Then him. Party wants to try it on Arc. Might do that later. Assassin's Cal. Okay. Can't do my dailies, so we'll go get butt fucked in artifacts. Sounds like a good. I might keep collect my stuff.
Is there any reason to buy the 30th anniversary pack since Galley's getting nerfed?
I mean, Galley will still be good.
See, I understand why they're nerfing Galley, I just don't like it.
I don't really care that much. Honestly, the impact damage, never cared about.
Oh, you mean you didn't care about that, like, less than 10% of its total damage?
Yeah.
For my favorite thing, yeah, impact casing gives the impact damage extra 10%, so what, an extra 2% total damage?
The Wither Horde nerf about to be rough. Unless they actually keep the damage the same by upping the damage per tick. Otherwise, they're just
Oh, you know
lying.
they're not doing that.
Yeah, I know. Because they said, we're keeping Wither Horde's damage the same. Also,
Yeah,
it's just gonna tick for 60% as long.
how much
So
damage
actually, it's a
does it do?
40% damage nerf.
Yeah, but that's only if you put it on the ground, and only because of Crucible. It's not like they could have made it do, 50% less damage to Guardians.
I mean, it only kills if you stand in it for 4 ticks or you get direct impacted in Crucible. Like, it's not even that. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but it's not really that good. But Crucible people whine a lot, so they get what they want.
God, the amount of posts. Like, Destiny's dying, and it's just a bunch of PvP complainers.
I only follow like 3 people on Twitter.
Even just talking about, like, random Reddit posts you see.
Yeah. It's only people complaining. It's actually so annoying.
See, am I tired of the same old, same old? Yes. Am I gonna put the effort into making a post to complain about it?
I mean, it's just because complaint posts get lots of engagement, and people think that that matters. They think if 20,000 people see them complain, they're important.
Yeah, makes them think their complaint is actually valid.
I love the people who get mad when DMG blocks them after they violently insult him and don't add
Oh,
any
you saw that
constructive
one?
feedback. Yeah,
Yep.
they're like, "You're terrible at your job, and also you suck." And they're like, "Community manager blocked me on his personal account. How dare!"
Yeah.
Holy shit! Strong.
I'll make it face.
Healing. I knew these were.
I'm standing in the middle of a lot of jetpacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look, you just bonk and run. First boss. Okay? If you're standing near the jetpacks, you already fucked up.
Oh no, in the bell room.
Oh.
I did get a decent lingering dread, blinding, vorpal feeding frenzy.
I have a couple decent ones. I don't have any of the ones that I want.
Like, you don't need auto-loading anymore because of the holster mods, but
Yeah.
it's still better. Also, I just want the goddamn chill clip one. Get blinding, chill clip, I don't give a fuck what's in the other slot.
I have chill clip. I think I have chill clip. Ambitious? Is that what it is? I'm not right. I have a couple decent ones that I like to use.
But is it blinding?
It's. I don't know if I have any blinding chill clips.
Oh.
So,
I forgot to grab a standard, but you know, got plenty of time.
Destined item manager.
So I was looking through the D2 armor picker, looking at like good builds I would want stat wise, and the stats I want, I only have one exotic, and that would be Sights and Ramparts. And the second one that would give me almost the exact stats I want is a Lion Rampants.
So top tier pick.
Yeah, one very good movement, and then one, if I'm ever using this in PvE, something has gone horribly wrong.
I have auto-loading multi-kill with blinding. And I have another. Lingering. No, I only have the auto-loading multi-kill blinding one. Weird. Oh,
Or-
because it's a blinding spike.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or think about like a Pardon Your Dust.
No, this is my lingering dread. Pardon Stardust, I definitely. Use this wait. Pardon. That's still 1350. I have blinding spike, killing wind warp. It's not a bad one.
I also want to get a Unforgiven with Repulsor Brace.
I
They're
wouldn't
good-
mind getting that.
Yeah, because they're buffing the overshields to be noticeable.
I have Unforgiven Demo Dragon.
Yeah, I have
Unforgiven Demo Frenzy that I actually really like.
So I don't have a Demo Frenzy, but I have a Demo Adrenaline Junkie.
That's also really good. I haven't gotten any Adrenaline Junkie rolls on that.
So goddamn paranoid of the fucking jetpacks.
Oh, when I was doing trials, what I did get is a triple tap fourth times Aisha's Embrace.
Ah, you mean really fun, but absolutely dog.
So now I can meme. Heal my... Where she goes. And she's gonna die again because I'm more. Saw that.
Hey, I did it. 4 damage phase.
Woo.
What'd I get? Epicurean, but it's a red border, so it's not a complete and total waste.
Not a complete and total waste. That's what you love to see.
Let's see how many more patterns I need for that. 3.
I'm sure I need a fuckload.
Oh, why did I drop? I should have grabbed fucking heavy from upstairs. God damn it.
Trash. Let's get my 5th trash set of artifacts out of the way, dude.
Oh yeah, don't forget to take off all artifact mods.
Yeah.
You can do it on Destiny Item Manager very easily.
I thought that only affected Artifice gear.
There's been a couple times where they were still, you know, locked. Like you couldn't get them from the artifact.
Oh.
Remember that happened one time with the fighter mods.
Bloom teams are overpowered. A character I have. In Genshin.
Oh, so there's apparently a website called blueberry.gg for new players to Destiny.
Oh yeah?
And it actually explains everything. You know, something Bungie refuses to do in their game. Like, what's a combat mod?
It's so hard to get people to play Destiny because, like, none of the systems make any sense, and the game doesn't explain it to you.
Yeah, if you don't have someone hand holding you through Destiny, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was fucked up.
Shadows were cast here. History made.
Oh, this probably has a bunch of animo damage bonuses. Cringe.
Wonder how Bungie's gonna do their heavy weapon tuning for Lightfall.
I don't know.
That's why they didn't buff or nerf anything in the heavy slot.
Yeah, they're waiting for Lightfall. I'm sure it will end up being worthwhile.
I guess it like doesn't make a lot of sense to nerf like in linears by say 50% right now. If you're just gonna adjust everything at the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember when linears were absolute dog shit in year one.
They were dog shit for a long time. They got like 4 buffs. And then they simultaneously nerfed all the strong stuff and stopped making bosses that you could stand close to. Like, Oryx literally floats off the side of the map, and Taniks literally has a death field. And people are like, why aren't shotguns good? Looked at encounters?
Why does hand can scav cost 4?
Crucible.
Yeah, for Ariana's vow.
It's literally only for Crucible. Like, you'll notice that all of the guns that are meta in Crucible have higher cost mods.
Well, not only that, but
Then-
it's from years ago, remember?
Yeah.
It's not even what's currently good. Synthoceps or Lorelei Splendor for the second, like, boss encounter. Not Kaido, but, like, 3 mini-bosses.
I use Lorelei.
See, I want to just to play it safe, but I've never got close to dying in here yet.
I don't know. I just always do it in case some weird shit happens that almost kills me. Especially because you don't really get any value from Synthos. Outside of maybe when you're killing the 3 mini bosses, but that's really it.
Yeah, because you build up enough stacks to one-shot everything anyways.
I mean, with Radiant and Arianas, you can literally one-shot everything in the Nightmare Realm, except for the Colossus, which takes 2 shots. And then with Hammer, it's the same thing. You'll be able to one-shot everything except for the mini bosses.
Up and dog.
So go do some person. I don't have time to do anything else in any other game.
Cool, I got the diagonal bastards.
$32.6. Holy fuck. Crack. security.
I can just do ones by time for the mini bosses, right?
Yeah. You can do one at a time for all of them. For every encounter. Not that you'd need to for final boss. Starburst.
It would be nice if the ones that you need to dunk show up on the correct side.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I assume I put all my gear back like a good player. Look at that. I am a good player after all. Pog. Station loading. Nice.
Arianas makes this go so much better.
What are the push-ups you can put on this guy?
Yesterday I didn't even try to buy forbearance or skill under. I normally do.
I don't know. I'm not like a forbearance fanboy.
Forbearance.
It is okay.
Hammer goes bonk. I could probably get away with running the intellect will mod.
Probably.
I did try Acreus versus the first boss yesterday. Elrond.
Yeah.
Did better than Lament, but not as good as just a hammer spam. Well,
Yeah,
hammer
I'm not a
spam
fan
plus
of Lament
tractor.
on that boss. At least not without a separate debuff. Oh fuck! I did. That's garbage. In. It's misspelled. So. Bullet. I need to misspell spider.
Oh, so there was this season. You'd have to go and listen to stupid messages at the place, and they said they fixed it, so you didn't have to go to orbit every time. But they didn't fix it. It's only listen to one at a time.
You have to leave and rejoin to listen
Yep.
to them again? Yeah, that's what I did. No, that's not what I do.
Lost my hammer. Got my hammer back. Lost my hammer. Got it back. Yeah, everyone I was talking to at work either wants to play a a hunter or a titan. They don't care about warlocks at all.
That's crazy.
Probably
Warlocks
cut.
are really...
Yeah, probably because I said, and I quote, "I never want to see more than one warlock unless we're bad. Then I want to, and that's it." They said, "Well, what does being bad means? Not killing a boss in one DPS phase." So basically, more priest and that's about it. Priest has such a long DPS phase. Which is good, because, you know, if it didn't, you just wouldn't be able to beat it. Where am I going? Oh, nowhere, because the boss isn't dead yet. I thought he died. Guess he just glitched.
What is that? Number 21 on concealment? That's not bad. I fucked up that parse a lot. Ooh. It's 33. Holy shit. That guy's better than me. Who's on the low? Is that the French one? That's the French one. Guy's on my server. Fourth on my server. I could beat. If I wasn't trash. Wonder if I could beat this AP. Bet I could. I have the first AP in a minute though, so I'll probably be trash.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm parsing. So basically what parsing is you go through your class's rotation on a combat dummy. You set the combat dummy to a certain amount of health, and then you go through your class's rotation, and you read parse logs to see what your DPS numbers were.
Oh. So just kind of like practice / optimizing.
Yeah, and one of the guilds I'm in does a parse war where they post all the classes, and then they have you post your highest parse on the class, and the highest one gets put on the little board that they have that says highest in the guild for that parse. And then also we upload them to a website that tracks all of the uploaded ones. So on my main classes, I'm in like the top 20 to 30 in the game on all of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play around.
I'm gonna try hard. I haven't been parsing a lot, so on like one of my main DPS classes, I hadn't parsed in like 2 months, and one of my friends passed me because he had just started playing, and I hadn't parsed since they did a bunch of changes to the class and stuff, and before I got a bunch of new gear. So one of my friends passed me, and he was like, "Haha, I beat you." And then I got on, and I just put my gear on, and I didn't think about it, and I did a parse that was like 4K higher than his. But yeah, it's a fun competition. I think I'm on the board twice, because I have like one of the best marksman parses in.
Meanwhile, we just wait every 6 months to do anything actually challenging in this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically like the filler content in game players. That's engineering. That's an engineer. See, they put out new raids for us to do like once every 2 or 3 years. So, if there's not gear or stuff to chase, parsing ends up being very, very competitive by like the end game players. So, it's kind of fun. Although we just got a new op, so that's what everybody's doing right now. Getting new gear and stuff.
Meanwhile, there's no way to check leaderboards in this game without going to a third-party website.
I mean, none of this is done in-game. The only thing that they do to help us in this game is that you can turn combat logging in-game and then use third-party software to read combat logs, and you upload them to a third-party website that tracks all of it. And then everything else is done through Discord servers and stuff. So it's basically the same, except for, unlike in Destiny, you can actually access all the data and read it directly, which you can't do in Destiny. Because, like, I would love to see DPS numbers and, like, effective
Man,
DPS.
I remember when that was actually a thing in D1, and then they got rid of it because a couple people complained.
It'd be dope
Yeah,
if we could see DPS numbers and, like, optimize stuff like that.
Like, you used to be able to see your DPS and all the fucking raid stats on the website, the site.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of little things they could do to make Destiny a better game for end-game PvP players to compete. But they won't, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. I need the AP tack.
Fuck, it's been so long since I did this section of this fucking jumping puzzle. The depths.
There we go. I'm on the board again, baby. 2 slots on the board. Could take this. Anyone I could totally beat if I wanted to parse it for like 4 hours. I could definitely beat this garbage one.
Ooh, Demo Golem Tricorn. I actually care about that a little bit.
Holy shit, 34.4. Hatred. That dude's cracked. I could beat this left parse as well. Bet I can. Easy. Do I do lethality or do I do AP?
I don't know enough to give meaningful advice.
I'm just. It's basically just pick one or two.
2. So I like 2 more than 1.
Excellent. Let's do lethality.
So how about that Green Bay Chicago game?
Oh my god, my dad watched that. He's fucking pissed.
I bet. 18 points scored in the fourth quarter.
This is why I stopped watching. Is there a reason I run this? I would run this high. I don't think so. I watched the Bears fumble too many games in like the last couple plays. So I don't end up watching them that often anymore. My dad likes to say that they find ways to lose games.
Yep. More than a few teams do that.
Straight. Dot. Dot. Toxic. Spam. 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 Follow trigger. Spam.
Stupid. The answer was yes.
I always assume that's the answer.
I went the right way, and then I stopped and I'm like, wait, this isn't the right way. This is for one of those like secret collectible things, and turn around.
Why are those both on the same CD? They should not do that. Unless I'm bad, which, you know, I probably was.
Oh, I think this is just my second attempt today. It's going very well. I really just want to get this done before they nerf the fucking heals.
Mm-hmm. Just do it on Arc. Just trivialize everything.
Yeah, I don't need a heal when everything's dead, right?
Exactly.
I don't even know
Arc
what,
gives you enough DR and shit, so.
I don't even know what I should use here. Lament?
Stabby stab. Wow. Stab. Oh, that was a misclick. Oh no, I'm bad. I'm bad at the video game.
Misinput, misinput!
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
I unironically love that fucking meme. It's misinput, it was misinput! Blade, elemental charge. Wallmaker, supercharged. I don't know what I should use, honestly. Lament for sure. Should I use Succession for the Incendiaries? Or Riptide? What do you think, Jordo?
I use a Succession.
And then
They're in
for-
Final Boss now?
Yeah.
I would just use like Wither Horde, what's it called? Or Wither Horde, a solar gun, and fourth times triple or fourth times bait and switch. What's it called? That's what I use.
Oh, Cataclysmic.
30.3. It's not bad. Definitely could have been better. What am I trying to beat? 31.2. Definitely.
Does it last long enough for a good like cataclysmic proc though?
Which one?
The like damage phases.
Yeah.
Alright.
You get like 15 seconds
Alright then so Wither Horde
on each spell.
Wither Horde Cataclysmic, fuck what's the other thing I should use then?
I use Miter Azulis. Depending on how I'm feeling. Normally Mida just for the speed buff.
Alright, then gotta adjust my gear again.
And you know, it's a monster.
Yeah, it's really good. The only issue with this is the fucking snipers.
Kind of one more.
Hey, don't worry, they're also probably not going to fix the linear finder.
I'm sure they won't. Kind of excited for the new dungeon. I wish it wasn't on Friday, but you know.
Yeah, I'm going to be at work because it comes out at reset.
I mean, Friday's my last day of actual classes before finals, so I'll probably won't even farm it till I finish finals on Wednesday. I'll probably do it a couple times over the weekend when I have some free time. Maybe. Okay, we got this. The fucking lethal strike. Dot. Toxic. Stab.
I should definitely go stasis and use the ice bubble strat.
Easy.
And just one phase. Definitely won't
You got
be
it.
struggling to stay alive at all.
No, Stasis has lots of survivability, dude.
I mean, it really does on Titan, but
Toxic. Stop. Lethal strike. Toxic.
the only issue with this is I can't deal anyone at range without using heavy.
Could always just use the hand cannon instead. Just use your god roll crafted Zulis, dude.
I don't have a crafted one yet, but I do have a god roll. But I really don't like it.
What? It's so nice.
I just don't like the slow reload speed.
I don't even notice it. Or at least I don't. Trash, never mind. I give up on this parse. I'm bad at the video game. Confirm. Actually, I can play this character. Okay, I gotta go do raids now. See you later.
Understandable. Have a good one. shadow. Yeah. The dog axe. Oh man, Cherry, I appreciate you offering to buy me bots, but no. I don't like having my own shit panic God damn it. X. Oh, that's so bullshit. Why does City of Thieves... Alright, well, that fucked my plan up so hard. Oh, the more you know. I'm playing so slow and mediocre. Uh... Son? Oh, I fucked up. Grab that. X. X. Easy.
And so Callus's truth is laid bare. From his rise to his fall, to whatever it is.
Oh,
coming
no,
now,
no, no, no,
Callus
no.
is seeking
No,
Titan's
don't tell me you
information.
broke. Don't tell me you
Believes
broke.
it will help him better understand the goals of the witness, the final shape. This is
Fix
something
it.
I have heard spoken in Hive Apocrypha,
No, because I
and from the
find
lips
the
of
chest, don't I?
Tolan the Shattered. According to the Hive, the final shape
Oh, no, thank God.
is
Oh,
that which
okay. Ooh.
remains when all that can be removed
I got fucked. I got
has
so
been
scared.
removed. It is as vague a notion as it is fascinating. If this is the witness's true endgame, we must strive to understand it.
Let's
In that
go.
understanding, perhaps we can prevent the second collapse.
I'm annoyed because I don't get to grab my fucking endgame loot. This is great. I love this game. It's not buggy at all. Not even 1,000 kills. Let's go.